I was fired for reporting harassment, so I let the CEO's wife discover his affair during his company leadership award speech. Everyone calls me the office Judas now. My former colleagues avoid eye contact when we cross paths in town. The company's stock dropped 16% in a week because of what I did. I worked at Prestige Tech for 6 years, climbing from executive assistant to marketing director. I loved that job, parent, until James became my department head. James was the CEO's fraternity brother and golf buddy. He also had a habit of accidentally brushing against female employees in the elevator, making comments about our appearances during meetings, and texting inappropriately after hours. When I finally documented everything and went to HR, they nodded sympathetically and said they'd look into it. 2 weeks later, I was let go during restructuring. The severance agreement included a non-disparagement clause that would void my payment if I spoke negatively about the company. With a mortgage and student loans, I reluctantly signed. The following month, I watched the company announce James's promotion to senior vice president. That same day, while picking up coffee, I overheard James at a corner table with a woman who wasn't his wife holding hands and discussing their weekend plans at the lake house. The company lake house parent executives were allowed to stay with family. I remembered something important. I still had the relay for the company's social media accounts. They never bothered to change the passwords after firing me. James was scheduled to receive the Lucy Excellence Curris Blank at the annual company gala parent, a Reicht event where executives brought their spouses. The CEO's wife, Miranda, personally organized this gala every year as board chairwoman of the company's foundation. The night of the gala, I was at home in pajamas with my laptop. Right as James took the stage to accept his award, I logged into the company Instagram and began a rebirth of my own, not of me pern, but of the saved security camera footage from the company lake house, showing James arriving with his girlfriend 3 weekends in a row. The company's entire leadership team, board members, spouses, and about 300 employees were watching both streams simultaneously. I added helpful time and Samson captions like intrusive company resources for affair number 7. Wednesday date night, an expense account dinner with girlfriend while claiming business development meeting. The best part, Miranda was seated front row center as the footage played. Her face went from confusion to recognition to fury in seconds. She stood up, walked straight to the microphone and said, "James, you are fired, Robert. We're getting divorced." Robert was the CEO pern, her husband of 28 years and James's biggest protector. I ended my stream with a simple caption: "This is what happens when HR ignores harassment reports." The chaos was immediate. The company's official stream cut off abruptly. Social media exploded by morning. Both James and the CEO were taking leaves of absence. The board announced an independent investigation into harassment claims. 3 days later, Miranda's lawyer contacted me. She wanted every record I had of my harassment complaints. She discovered other women with similar experiences and was orchestrating a complete company overhaul. I was called a snake, an attention seeker, a disgruntled employee. Security footage of the lake house was private company property. Some former colleagues said I should have handled things professionally, but here's what those people don't understand. I tried the professional route. I followed proper channels. I trusted the system. The system protected the predators. Her first action was to fire the entire HR department and establish an independent ethics office. She's settling harassment claims from 17 women spanning 7 years. She also called to offer me my job back with a promotion. I declined. I am starting my own marketing firm instead, but I did accept her invitation to consult on their new workplace safety policies. Sometimes being labeled the villain means you were the only one brave enough to tear down what needed destroying. The company survived. The harassment ended, and women can go to work without being touched in elevators. So call me Judas if you want, but ask yourself, parent, who really betrayed whom?